Clay. I'm with Expedition Overland, and today we are with Carl Montoya of Justdifferentials in Washington, and we are re-gearing the Expedition Overland 100 Series Land Cruiser and our new 2013 Tacoma. And I thought I'd ask Carl to explain to you why we would do that. Re-gearing is kind of something that a lot of overlanders don't do per se, and it's kind of a new concept to a lot of us. So this is actually the first re-gearing I've ever done on my vehicles. So yeah, Carl, why do we re-gear?
Well, Clay, a lot of it has to do with tire size. By installing larger tires, you're effectively re-gearing the opposite direction. Most of these vehicles with the overdrive transmissions come to set up so that they run the lowest RPMs possible at highway speed to reduce fuel consumption. That's a good scenario if it's flat ground and you don't have any added weight to the vehicle and it's with the stock tire size. You put a slightly larger tire on, it reduces the RPMs. So now when you're driving down the highway, any little grade and it wants to downshift to the next lower gear, it's hard on transmissions, it's not good for fuel economy, it's not good for a lot of things. Other misconception that I kind of want to touch on would be, lower gears and, reduced fuel economy or just revving too high on the highway. And that's just not the case with these late model vehicles. With the overdrive transmission, it keeps the RPMs down. A lot of the benefits of re-gearing is actually for highway use. So you can, like on this 100 Series Land Cruiser, it came with a 430 gear ratio.
Yep.
We've got a slightly larger tire size and a whole bunch of added weight. After we do the gears, we're going to put 488s in it. And what that does is it brings the RPMs back up. It's going to be about 5% more RPMs than it would be stock with stock tires, which is definitely livable, and that'll help make up for some of the added weight.
Sure.
So we may turn about 2,300 RPM at 70 miles an hour, which a lot of people, can live with all day long. Now with what you guys do and all the gear you take with you on all these travels, the aftermarket accessories, your bumpers and winches and skid plates and everything else that goes on there, that takes its toll too. I mean, you're hauling around a load all the time. So even without the larger tires, you would benefit from the lower gears because you are hauling a lot more. There's a lot more work that the vehicle's required to do. The other thing is we did, this Tacoma comes with a factory electric locker. So we didn't really have to do much as far as increasing traction. For the overlanding type use, I think, you guys decided that the rear locker should do enough for what you need it to do this season. The Land Cruiser is towing a trailer and, you've maybe had a couple issues with traction I've seen on the show. We've installed ARB air lockers front and rear. The front is not only a traction upgrade, it's also a strength upgrade. The 100 Series Land Cruiser with the independent front suspension is kind of known to have a few failures when set up heavy and bigger tires. So the ARB is a much stronger differential. It'll work great with the Nitro Gears so that it'll hold up.
Well, we're stoked. We're excited to see what the re-gearing does for us. We're hoping that it will just revitalize the vehicles after all the weight and tires and everything. and bring them up to where they used to be. Cool, well, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, thank you.